100 grams of Belgian dark chocolate, please.
I'm Digby Edison, and I own Digby's Fine Chocolates in Garden Street, Cromer.
100 grams of that?
Yes,
We've got a good
please.
6 weeks left till Christmas, and if we don't get lots of stock in and get it priced and put on the shelves, then we will miss the boat. Everything has to be ready, because once the rush starts, it's too late. Orders have been placed in May, June, July for Christmas. We can't get new stock. If we ask for it now, it's all been done.
2 of the marzipan and walnut.
Any form of promotion, whether it be joining MyHigh or any other organised website, can be only but a good thing.
And how's it gone so far?
I've had one order online so far, so that means that it's not a total failure, but I would have expected more from it than I have already received. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens for Christmas, because Christmas is a very key point of business and trade for chocolate shops.
I'm Polly Miller. I'm the owner of the Gallery Norfolk in Cromer. I'm lucky, I've got a good website, but not everybody can. So if you can take the opportunity to promote your goods on the internet through somebody else's platform, internet platform, then you're in a much better place. But for me, I know it's just important to have what I have here advertised in as many places as possible.
Right, yes, please, thank you. My name is Will, and I own the Wool and Craft shop in Bond Street in Cromer. It's £9 and a penny share. It's one of our best times of the year. You know, we can take more money from now till Christmas than what we probably take the rest of the year put together. Christmas is vitally important. The money we take over Christmas will hopefully keep us going for the slack time, January, February, when it's very quiet and no one's got any money. My biggest problem is the internet, because a lot of the internet sites have got no overheads, they've got no rent, no staff. Some of them are one person in the back room of a house, and they've got an unfair advantage on the high street, and that's what's hurting the high street. If we want the high street, especially in Cromer, to survive, we've got to stick together. We've got to help each other out, and that brings people to Cromer. And all together, we all help each other out, so we can hopefully we all survive. Because the last thing we want is shops closing, because no one's going to come to an empty high street. We've got to have a full high street packed with interesting independent shops, and that's what we've got in Cromer at the moment.
Joe Thewlis talking to some shopkeepers in Cromer. The man who helped bring MyHigh.st to Cromer is Marcus Hickling, who runs Artefacts in the town, which sells jewellery, arts and crafts, and he's on the line. Morning, Marcus.
Morning.
So, we heard from one of the traders in Cromer there who signed up to be on this website and so far has only had one order, which suggests that it's not working particularly well.
It will work better once more people get on board. The problem with having Cromer is actually getting people to get in shops, getting all businesses to get involved and to work together on this project. It's happening, but it's happening slowly. So we're expecting things to progress nicely over the rest of this year.
Well, why do you think you've met such resistance then from businesses in Cromer wanting to get themselves online?
I think it's difficult working online. It's a new skill. There's lots of new skills got to be learned, and we need to learn them together.
Why should? What do you tell shops? What do they get out of being online?
Well, they're getting increased exposure. I mean, the world has changed. First we had the internet, then we had recession. The recession might go away, but the internet sure isn't going to go away, so we need to adapt to it as retailers.
Aren't retailers better attaching themselves to perhaps better-known websites? That there's Amazon, that there's eBay, and yes, that they are now huge multinational companies, but because of that, advertising on them will get you seen by a wider audience.
It's true, but on Amazon you do become anonymous. I mean, we've used eBay, we've used Amazon, but to better effect we've used our own website, which we've had for 10 years. But MyHigh is unique because it brings together retailers geographically. So if you find us on MyHigh, then on the same page you're going to see Will at Will and Crafts, you're going to see Digby's, you're going to see everyone else who's involved.
So it's not so much perhaps about selling products online, it's about advertising what is available in Cromer to try and get people out into that particular high street.
Absolutely. I mean, one follows the other. the site will be a success once people start to use it. So sales will be generated. We've had quite a few sales ourselves on there. It's just about getting people to use it. It's about getting people to go on there, both retailers and customers.
We're talking as well about what's happening in Great Yarmouth. The Market Gates shopping centre has been bought out, and the company that's bought it, we're speaking to them a bit later on, they say that the plan is to try and get lots of discount and value stores, as they're called, in there, because they think that is the one section of retail that can take on the internet. Would you agree with that? Is the only way to beat the internet to actually fill your town centre full of retail discount stores?
That is a sad fact. That's probably true. People love a bargain. When we have a sale ourselves, people buy things even if they don't particularly need them. I think that we have to look at the two side by side. The fact that we are going to live with discount stores, but we also need to attract people to quality stores as well.
Thanks very much for talking to us this morning. Marcus Hickling, who's helped, runs a business in Cromer, and he's helped get the town onto the MyHigh.st website. So a couple of questions with this, really. I'd like to hear from you this morning as to your Christmas shopping this year, whether you've started it, whether it's something you're still planning, but is it going to be mainly online or in person? And